subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
All right, we're here. We're here. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Late Night Tap-In. Round of applause for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the Late Night Tap-In. Glad to have you guys tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, boy, it's a lot of people in here very quickly. First 10 seconds, almost 300 people up in here. So that's a beautiful thing. That's a great thing. So y'all give me a retweet. Let everybody know that we're live in here. That'll be great. And let's chop up game as we always do. Let me shout out to some of our lovely regulars up in here who come here and chop it up with us all the time. Let's give it up to Beast Mode, Gabe, Divine Soul, Renee Gray, Brother James, Monique, Brother Joel C, Lady Bird. We got Cha Cha. We got Seven, Panamera. We got Obsidian, Eastsider, Percy Earl, Monisha, Arising. We also have Ty Simby. We have Sweets, Brother Maroc. We have Malcolm in the building, Roe, Randy Highland, Sir Mike. We have Rashonda. We have the lovely Wani Spots, Miss Nicety Girl in the building, and our brother Grinds TV. Round of applause for everybody. And y'all start getting your questions ready. It's, you know how we do it. It's open-ended. Whatever you want to talk about, y'all get in the queue, and we'll get ready to chop it up. But I want to address something interesting somebody said. I post a lot of videos from different parts of the world. I give people the same energy they give us. People like to come over here and cherry pick certain things within our society here and then wag their finger and talk about how we need to get it together and the Black community ain't this and the FBA community ain't that and we got too many problems. Why don't we do stuff about our problems? We get a lot of that from these foreigners who come from third world countries. That's been a big issue. These third worlders coming over here wagging their finger to us. So what a lot of us been doing, we've been showing their culture. And all we do, a lot of times, we just post videos and images from their homeland. A lot of times, I don't even put real captions on them. I'm like, hey, what's this guy's eating? I don't even denigrate them. A lot of us, when we show their homeland, we don't denigrate them. We just show it for what it is. And when we do that, you got some people who want to cry foul. And even some people from our own lineage. That's something interesting. That's what I want to hit on. There was somebody from, who was a foundational Black American, I'm assuming. And she was like, oh, well, we shouldn't do that, Tariq. We shouldn't show videos and images of them living like that. Yeah, I know that they say certain things, but two wrongs don't make a right. And we just really shouldn't show that. We should take the high road. Dude, my high road vehicle is out of gas. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna make it up the high road, family. I'm out of gas and the brakes are out. I done the I'm out of high road energy, family. Uh-uh. I don't know about y'all. I'm out of high road energy. I'm giving equal ass energy. I'm all about equal energy. We don't owe anybody a level of respect where we got to take the high road when their culture constantly denigrates us and then we show what they come from. We show them slums and shanty towns that people live in and the the slop and bushmeat and goop scoops that they eat. Because yeah, the woman was responding to a video I put up over in India. It was something they were some of this stuff. I'm genuinely inquisitive about what the hell is that. It's not. I'm not even dissing it, just showing it. They're like, "Oh, don't show that." No, that's your culture. Some of that stuff, I'm like, what are you eating over there? It was a dude who made a sandwich and he just started putting a bunch of different liquids on the sandwich. And we had genuine questions. Not to even denigrate, it might be good to him, but damn, it's a very interesting way of preparing these foods. And people do y'all seen these videos where people are sitting up here, they feet and fingers all in the pot and they digging in the pot and you don't know what it is. And they're sprinkling all of these weird seasonings and this weird textured bread and crackers and mystery meat and their fingers and stuff. And there's flies and bees all over the place. Yeah, so yeah, some of us have questions, and then people want to do the shaming tactic. Well, we don't, people are suffering and struggling. No, listen, listen, listen. Let me say this. The high road has led to exploitation, to be honest. We've always taken the moral high ground and the high road, and all we do is get met with betrayal and opportunism. Yeah, that whole turn the other cheek thing, see, that allows other people to use our foundational Black American struggles as a stepping stone and then turn around and then mock us and erase our contributions once they've gained access to resources. Yeah, the minute these people make a couple of dollars, all of a sudden they want to start giving us TED Talks on what we need to do. No, reciprocity is a universal principle, family. Every healthy culture respects mutual respect and accountability. You understand me? So individuals from other countries feel emboldened to disrespect foundational Black American lineage and culture, when then, damn it, you need to be ready to get that same scrutiny when your society is evaluated. See, that makes these get some damn act right. When we say, ho, 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 no, 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 before you start talking about some damn Chicago, nigga, let's talk about Bangladesh. Oh no, you don't get to come over here and say nothing about no Chicago. Chicago is paradise compared to Sudan. No, we're not even being mean. It's called checking. That's all it is, because see, being silent about it, silence can be mistaken for weakness. See, taking the high road repeatedly, a lot of times that gets interpreted as being passive or even cowardice. And that basically emboldens further disrespect. See, family, when you match energy, it's not about revenge, it's about really setting boundaries and maintaining dignity. See, people are like, damn, how come you so hard on tethers and all that? Because I just made a decision a while ago. I'm like, and I talked about this before. Me knowing history and all the stuff that we've done culturally, knowing that the sacrifices that our foundational Black American family and ancestors put forth, really knowing what they've done to help all of these other groups. We're squeezing out our little meager resources, putting our lives on the line, putting our visibility on the line to help all of these other groups. And then they turn around and send us the Myron Gaines and the Candace Owens. I just thought that's the most disrespectful shit ever. And I just said, hey, that's enough is enough. Because again, we've been checking this disrespectful nonsense way over a decade on social media. This is not nothing new. We've been checking this stuff. The Cynthia Revos. That's why, yeah, all these people we could pull up tweets of them and their friends saying all of this weird stuff. They've been doing it nonstop. And I just said enough is enough. They just got too comfortable with coming over here denigrating us. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be some boundaries set. We're gonna get some straightening. We're gonna get some damn straightening. And I ain't taking no damn high road because we've done enough. I've done enough. I would always try to portray people's history in these other places positively, put our money together to do movies about some of these other cultures. So, yeah, what they're not going to do, you're not going to send folks over here to denigrate us. You're not going to do that at all. These people, these non FBAs, they don't take the high road with us. Many of these immigrants, they get online and start openly criticizing us, talking about we lazy, ungrateful, we ain't got no culture, as they cosplay as us, as they benefit from our culture, as they benefit from the civil rights protections, the 14th Amendment protections that foundational Black Americans fought for them to have. Eh? We got a damn right to clap back when people start talking crazy. We got a right to remind them of their homeland. See, the thing is, a lot of people, some of us, a lot of us don't really travel like that. We're not going to some of those places. I've been to their country. See, that's the thing. So a lot of times when people are wagging their finger to the average foundational Black American who hasn't really traveled far away from the Western Hemisphere, you don't know that this person has no authority to say anything. A lot of us over here, I think a lot of people were assuming that these people were living some type of fantastic lives over where they were from that would give them the audacity to come over and wag their fingers. So a lot of people subconsciously thought, okay, well, damn, he must have been balling out back in his homeland. No, 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 no. So yeah, they know who to say that nonsense to and who not. You don't say that shit to me. I done been over in your homeland. So it would behoove you to be a little humble. That's what we're saying. Well, yeah, the truth is not disrespect. Sharing footage of their life in certain countries, that's not even mockery. That's just truth and reality. And if the conditions there are shown as harmful or shown as shameful, well, the blame lies with their leadership in their society, not with the person just posting the video. Because, like I said, these folks come over here, make big money posting the most derogatory, cherry picked images of foundational Black Americans. World Star, Shade Room, Gossip, Media Takeout. They come over here and get a bag denigrating us, cherry picking the absolute worst images, putting that stuff on television, the Love and Hip Hop show. Shout out to Haitian Mona Scott Young. Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, we as foundational Black Americans, we're just constantly gaslit. We're always told, get over slavery, stop complaining, racism isn't real. But all of these newcomers, then they haven't experienced the systematic anti-Black oppression at a level that we have. So that kind of hypocrisy, that deserves exposure. And again, the tethering, the cultural parasitism and tethering needs to be checked. Because the irony is, again, a lot of these people from these places, when you go there, they adopt foundational Black American styles, foundational Black American slang, music, movements, all that stuff, and they come over here and do the same thing to get popular so they can go viral. And then they want to turn around and denigrate the culture in which they siphoned swag from. So yeah, we got to we can call that out. That's fine. It's all about getting some straightening. And listen, there's an important thing about clapping back on this stuff because that educates the community. See, when we respond directly with facts and visuals, we educate the younger people, showing them that self respect means defending your lineage and not tolerating disrespect, especially from those people who benefit from your lineage. See, man, I have a deep, deep, deep respect for our lineage. Our direct ancestors on this land, they were some phenomenal people. And a lot of the history is definitely hidden. And when we start uncovering things as a historian, that's all I do. I travel and I listen and learn and gather information, listen to my own family, and just uncover all of the phenomenal things that are deliberately hidden about our culture. And that's one thing why they don't want us to learn about our culture here, family. We keep talking about that. They don't want us to learn about our direct ancestry here because, see, that's something that we can tap into and gain energy from. They cherry pick certain parts of our history that they want to show to the mainstream. What they do is say, okay, well, Black people were slaves. We good white folks had some abolitionists who were fighting to free them. And we were so mad at those evil Southerners that we said, hey, you're going to free those slaves or we're going to have a civil war, buddy. And we had a civil war and we just loved the Blacks and we died to free them. Then they got their freedom and we said, go, just go. And then we built some HBCUs for them. And then the evil Southerners had Jim Crow. And then there was a civil rights movement and we all got together and we ended discrimination and came up with affirmative action to help the Blacks. And then we had Obama and racism is over. See, that's what they try to tell you. And we know that's not the case. We know the real deal. These people have waged an unofficial war on us, and that's one thing that we have to do. We have to start calling what they have done to us and what they are doing to us an act of war. We have to act like it is an act of war. You understand? We have to define it as an act of war. That's going to be very important, and we're going to start getting into that within the next few weeks. I really want to drive that point home because, see, that ties into the reparations thing too, because I explained the other day reparations are usually reserved for a post-war situation where people have been victimized by specific forms of warfare that has been acknowledged by the government. See, they haven't acknowledged that they've been inflicting war on us. See, that's why they deny history. They have to erase history. They can't tell the truth. They have to sit here and make it seem like every issue we had, it was something innate that's problematic within us. So it's very important for us to define certain terms and scenarios from our perspective as the victims of white supremacy. You see? And the thing is that global anti-Black racism propaganda is real, and that comes from these white supremacists here for the most part. You see, many of these anti-FBA narratives are pushed internationally by the white supremacists here, and then these folks from other third worlds, they pick up on these white supremacists, their narrative, and then try to internalize it. And then they come over here and try to inflict that same type of vitriol. And we're saying, no, 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 we're not doing that because respect must be earned, not assumed. If somebody enters basically another culture, respecting the people who built it, that's the bare minimum. And if they come with arrogance and condescension and all that, they forfeit the right to be handled gently. You, as foundational Black Americans, you are justified in mirroring that energy to protect your space. And that not only goes for the foreigners, that goes for the white supremacists too. I give them the same damn energy. We ain't got to walk on eggshells with them. I'm all about giving everybody the same energy. Damn a high road. Everybody gets treated equally. You give certain energy, we give it back.
Tonight, root work tonight, root work tonight, root work tonight. I'll be feeling so right. I got that root work tonight. Feeling fresh from the morning light. Root work hit me, I'm set for the night. Look good, smell right. Yeah, I'm that type. I gotta let the world know I got that root work tonight. Root work tonight. Yeah, root work tonight. I'll be feeling